Man, oh man, do I have just it's woo! I don't even know where to begin. Like, for real. Like, oh my goodness, man, what is life? That's all I gotta say. That's what is life. But so I got Digimon around Thursday. I've been playing it literally nonstop ever since. Um, and wow, this game blew my mind. I'm telling you guys, I was not expecting this game to be this good. Okay, because when I got a Lost Song, I wasn't expecting much, and honestly, I didn't get that much. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't. I wasn't. It wasn't. I didn't get this connection, this feeling of fun that I'm getting from Digimon Story. Seriously, um, everything about this game. Of course, there's some small things that kind of annoy me, but other than that, everything about this game so far is just making me jizz. Like, oh, whoo! This game is freaking amazing. So I get this persona feel from it. Okay, whenever I walk around the city part, or when I walk around, the in the cyberspace, and those kind of like other dungeons in a sense. Oh my goodness, I just get this persona feel from it. With the turn based, and then I have these little Digimon, and so whenever I first was thinking about it, it was giving me this Pokemon vibe. Which it don't get me wrong, it's also giving me a little bit of a Pokemon vibe as well. But I'm getting a Pokemon and Persona vibe combined. So like whenever you're in Persona, like your little areas of the town, you can't move your screen, and you can't do that in Digimon. It's a static screen. You can only zoom in and out. That's exactly how it was for Persona. That alone gives me a sort of a Persona vibe. And then whenever I'm in battles, I'm picking my attacks, and then there's the weaknesses and stuff. For this one, there's like double weaknesses, so you can get up to a 3 times of attack bonus. So say there's like a vaccine type, and then there's a which is super effective to viruses, and then say the vaccine type is a water, and the virus type you're attacking is a fire. That's a 3 times bonus because it's water is effective to fire, and then vaccine is effective to virus. So it's like a double. Like at first, especially, you might not be understanding if you don't have the game right now. It doesn't make sense to me. It might not make sense to you, because whenever I first got the game and I had to go through that whole double weakness thing, it really did not make sense to me, man. It was really confusing. But as 27 hours later, and I really understand it fully, and it's not even an issue. But stuff like that, and then catching them, digivolving them, and then you can like fuse 2 of them. You know how you can do that in the main, like the actual anime, whatever. And something that really blew my mind was the fact that there were so many Digimon. I was not expecting there to be this. I know it said over 200, but something about that, I didn't think there would be. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't expecting. I literally was not expecting like anything from this game. I don't know why either. And the fact that I'm getting so much out of it, it's blowing my mind. So, couple things. There's that, of course, like I said, the Persona vibe from it. And that is a very, very good vibe to have. Now, I know some diehard Persona fans might be mad. I feel like some diehard Persona fans might be mad about me comparing Digimon to Persona. But if you have not played it, and you're getting mad at that, then I would tell you to stop. But if you have played it and you don't feel the same way, it's okay. But I feel it because, I don't know, you have your personas, they level up, you can fuse them to make newer things, you know what I mean? And you can like get in, like whenever you digivolve, it doesn't exactly follow the main Digimon's paths from like the anime or the websites. They mix it up a little bit where there's like a couple things that can turn to Agumon, a couple things that can turn to Garurumon, I think it is. It's not exactly completely the same trees. Like they do change it up a little bit, and that's why it feels a little bit more like Persona, because you could take this persona and get something completely different, you know what I mean? And that's what you can do here, where it can digivolve to something completely different, which makes it go into a whole nother like evolution tree, and it's just very, very cool. Like I always have my computer up with Digimon websites pulled up just so I can see what I want to Digi-evolve it to and stuff like that. And it's just awesome. So that's number 1, Persona vibe. 2 would be also that Pokemon vibe. I kind of like the idea of where instead of like capturing it, you know what I mean? Instead of like capturing a Digimon, basically what you got to do is encounter it a couple times, and every time you can encounter it, it scans a little bit, and whenever you get to 100% scan, you're able to go to the little Digilab and create a new Digimon, or not a new, that Digimon that you saw. I think that, I don't know what I kind of think that's cool. You know, it encourages grinding, and there's a very easy way to grind. You literally press square, do this thing, and you immediately get a battle. And it makes it real easy to grind. You don't gotta run around and stuff, so you can kind of just do that AFK in a sense and grind up. So I started off by doing easy mode, and I think around chapter 5 or 6 I changed it to hard mode, and woo! That changed a lot. That changed a lot. I was not losing at all when I was in easy mode. Went to hard mode, and I have to grind before boss battles now. It's very important because I do lose a good bit. And I heard someone say the drops are better in hard mode, so more rewarding. And yeah, I do feel a lot more rewarded when I beat a boss. Like it's feeling like Persona on an easy level, on an easy mode. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm enjoying that. So whew, one more quick thing, the PvP. You know how I'm talking about PvP series, blah 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 blah. That shit is real. Okay, guys, that shit is real. Okay. I looked up this little PvP guide because the game's been out for a while, and so this guy already had a guide pre-made, ready for this US release, and I read up on just the whole I guess you could say, quote unquote, competitive side of Digimon, and they do have like the personalities. That's kind of I'm gonna compare this to Pokemon. So if any of you guys have competitively battled with Pokemon, you'll understand this a little bit. If not, it's a little bit different, you know. So there's like personalities that will give you a certain boost in like HP, attack, strength, defense, stuff like that. That's how it is in Pokemon, except for Pokemon it'll raise one thing and lower something else. This one is only raising something. It's not taking anything away. That's number 1. Stuff like IVs, EVs, I don't think that's a thing. You know, it's more of there's like this, there's the little training area. What you do there is you can there's like bonus stats your Digimon's able to have. So you can be like this, and you can have, I think, at least 100 points into the bonus stats. And so in this little training place, you can focus on attack, something like that. So say, oh, I want this guy to be a straight attacker. I'm gonna make sure put him in the farm or whatever, and make sure his attack, his bonus stats for his bonus ability to, you know, raise his attack, it goes all the way into there. And then yeah, I would do that. Say I want someone to be a support who heals, revives. I would do it all for HP or defense, so he can take hits and whatnot, or speed, so he can go first and stuff like that. So that is a thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing tutorials as well, you know, because like I said, this stuff is kind of confusing. But first things first is I'm trying to beat the game. Of course, that's like kind of what, because to level up is a big thing, because whenever you Digivolve, it changes them and then it resets them to level 1. But I believe their attack is still, it's obviously boosted from level 1 from whenever they were weaker, but it still resets you to level 1. And so if you really want to get certain moves for that, whenever you Digivolve, you're gonna want to train them up to level 50 or 99, whatever. So you know, what's it called? Grinding is, you know, to make Digimon so I could have different teams and stuff. That will be an important part. So I know that the last dungeon, of course, whenever that is, obviously that one's gonna have the most powerful Digimon to grind in. So that's why I want to beat the game, get there, and figure everything out. Then I'll be making tutorials. Then we'll start the PvP series. Like I said though, I've been playing this game non-stop. Like I already have over a day, and I got it 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I have over a day, I got it 3 days ago. Like that's like, what is that, like 40, 50 something, 40, like a high percent of my life the past 3 days has been involving Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. So that should be a sign that this game is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, yeah, look out for those tutorials. Look out for the PVC series. I'm just gonna be grinding through this game, trying to figure everything out. You know, it did take me a little bit for Freedom Wars PvP to come out, because exactly like I started out by working through all my stuff, figuring out the game, figuring out making weapons. I did all the tutorials first. You know, literally this game is gonna be another Freedom Wars for my channel. Hope you guys are excited. Now I'm gonna go play. So I'll see you guys later. Bless up.